Tracy Stuckrath, the president of Thrive Meetings and Events. Hello, Tracy.
Hello, Julian.
Very nice to have you now with us.
Thank you for having me.
I have some questions for you. The first question would be, what are your impressions about EMEC so far?
It's fabulous. I've had a really good time. I did the pre-conference tour the other day and went around Krakow, and beautiful city, and then opening reception last night in the salt mines was phenomenal. Could not have found a better experience. And then the education sessions, the ICE Center here in Krakow is gorgeous. It's
totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yes.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. You are a speaker for several sessions, and you are talking about food regulations and how meeting planners should tackle those regulation issues. So can you give us some takeaways about your talks?
Yeah, sure. So my sessions are about how to manage dietary needs. So I want you to learn how to maximize your budget while reducing your risks related around dietary needs. And as you mentioned, regulations, the EU instituted a new law in December that requires all unpackaged food, i.e. catered food that's served directly to a consumer, it must be labeled if it contains any of the 14 allergens. So this plays really big into catered functions and restaurants. And so if you're providing food directly to your event attendees and they have food allergies, you need, well, not if, even if they don't, you have to label them.
Yeah,
So if they
makes
contain,
sense.
so they know what's in the food in case they have them.
I understand that. Okay.
So that is very important, and how to collect that information from attendees is the next really very important step, because a lot of attendees don't want to tell you, or they don't tell you until they show up, which is really hard to manage when you're trying to cater an event. So the more direct you are, more direct yet communicative you are with your registration forms, asking what allergens do you have versus leaving an open-ended box, saying, oh, what do you have, what's your need, and they write in, I like chocolate, you know, versus I'm allergic to peanuts, you know. So using check boxes. And then communicating, the next one is communicating back and forth between your attendees and your food and beverage purveyors, your catering companies and your hotels, to make sure everybody's on the same playing field and to ensure the safety of your guests, and the meeting planners communicating their needs way in advance so that the chefs can maximize their budget for them.
Okay, it makes sense. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I have a last question for you.
Yes.
How would you recommend to meeting professionals to attend EMEC 2016?
This is my first time at EMEC, and I love it. I mean, I've met people from Geneva and Washington, D.C. and Poland and Switzerland. And if you're a planner that does incentive trips or you do corporate events here in Europe, it's the prime opportunity to get to know and build relationships with these people. It's a nice, intimate conference, even though it's 400 people. To me, that's intimate, and you have the opportunity to build strong relationships with them and learn about their countries and their products and services, and their hotels and their convention centers and things like that. And so I think exactly, and MPI bringing that together in Europe is such a great opportunity.
Thank you so much, Tracy, for this time.
You're welcome, Julian.
Enjoy your EMEC experience.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.